No, really, Leonardo DiCaprio just can't help it.
That would be me, bro. And I apologize 100%.
He keeps saving everyone and everything. The environment, the movie industry, the burning wildlife in Australia, and most recently, a man from certain death. Throughout his impressive 30-year career, the eternally youthful-looking, polite and humble DiCaprio has also managed to maintain an impeccable reputation. That is, an almost impeccable reputation, with Leo's name sometimes appearing in controversial headlines. Because today, we're looking inside the darker corners of Leo's past. Don't worry, to sweeten the pill, we have some thrilling details near the end of the video on how Leo helped save a drowning man just mere days ago. Make sure to watch till the end, and don't forget to subscribe to Rumour Juice YouTube channel. 2 words, Don's Plum. Back in the 90s, DiCaprio and his bestie Tobey Maguire made the ill-fated black and white heavily improvised movie. In it, a group of friends, including DiCaprio and Maguire, do and say pretty horrendous things. In one improvised scene, DiCaprio's character threatens to throw a bottle at a girl's face, and then actually hurls a glass in her direction. Suffice it to say, the on-set atmosphere was tense. The movie turned out to be so offensive, DiCaprio and Maguire fought for it to be banned in most of North America.
Oh my god.
The other 2 words Leo DiCaprio doesn't want you to remember are Wolfpack, his loyal crew of young fellow showbiz stars. Maguire, Lucas Haas, David Blaine, and Kevin Connolly were DiCaprio's companions in exploring the celebrity nightlife. Before they were the Wolfpack, the guys were known under another, much more expletive-laden moniker that suggested they liked chasing girls. Here are some of their adventures. A New York Magazine reporter asked DiCaprio for an interview. He and his friends called her and, sounding drunk, laughing, said she would have to do what Monica did for Bill in order to score the interview. In another instance, actress Elizabeth Berkley of Showgirls fame caught the group's eye. The guys were persistent in their efforts to get her to spend more time with them, despite Berkley politely saying no. Eventually, her then-boyfriend, actor Roger Wilson, met with the gang. After exchanging a few words, they went outside, and DiCaprio allegedly ordered his pals to attack Wilson.
I would never say something like that.
Which they did. Wilson was punched in the throat. His $45 million lawsuit against his assaulters was later dismissed. Not all DiCaprio's wilder days ended up well for him. In 2005, he was leaving a party when a girl doused him in liquid and slashed his face with a broken bottle. In her defense, the girl, a former model, said she mistook Leo for her ex-boyfriend, with whom she had had some bad blood. DiCaprio needed 17 stitches to patch up lacerations on his face and neck. But wait, we hear you say, this is the 90s and early 2000s stuff. Leo was just a kid being his obnoxious and clowning self. Well, he certainly hasn't forgotten his Wolfpack. After famously winning an Academy Award for Best Actor in 2016, DiCaprio reconnected with Lucas Haas and Maguire. According to witnesses, the partygoers were howling like wolves and chanted Wolfpack, Wolfpack, Wolfpack. Neither has Leo forgotten his womanizing days. Now, whom he dates is his business and his alone. But there is one disturbing pattern. Leo gets older, and his girlfriends don't. The actor prefers to court ladies who are under the age of 25. Some suggest that DiCaprio breaks up with his girlfriends right when they begin to mature. One of his former flames, model, writer, and businesswoman Gisele Bündchen, recently revealed the reason why she broke up with Leo. She was ready to move on in life without smoking, drinking, and tedious working hours, and Leo wasn't. Was I alone in wanting to do some serious soul-searching while he stayed the same? In the end, unfortunately, the answer was yes, she said. Today, for instance, 45-year-old DiCaprio is dating 22-year-old Argentinian model Camila Morone. She also just happens to be Al Pacino's stepdaughter. So what? They're 2 consenting adults. There's just this one odd fact. DiCaprio has known Camila since he was in his 30s, and she was about 12 years old. Yeah. Now Leo gets to be Camila's very own real-life hero. And not only because his foundation has donated $3 million to help Australia fight the devastating bushfires. The Oscar winner and his girlfriend were relaxing on a luxury yacht in the Caribbean when they received a distress signal. A man fell overboard off another ship and went missing. Leo's yacht crew made the decision to look for him and actually found the man, right before dark in a rainstorm. The Guardian had this to say about DiCaprio. He's polite, charming, makes jokes, engages eye contact, and manages to give almost no hint whatsoever of his actual personality. And Leo himself says his success hasn't changed him that much. He feels connected to that 15-year-old kid who got his first movie. Who knows the real Leonardo DiCaprio? Probably Leonardo DiCaprio.